Okay, just because she shows up around Christmas time every year, I suppose calling her Yuletide Carol isn't really all that mean. But just because she's a little on the elderly side, you shouldn't be calling her ancient. That is mean. And trolling people isn't nice either. So no, you shouldn't go trolling the ancient Yuletide Carol. Fa la 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 la. La 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 la. Season's greetings, one and all, and welcome once again to Tom's Hit Parade. By the way, I invite you to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up if you like what you see, share this video with your friends, and leave me your thoughts down in the comment section. I would be very grateful for that. So yes, I have an extra little video for you around the holiday season. I wasn't planning on doing this, but turns out I have a surprise to me. I actually have the entire 2 weeks of Christmas week and New Year's week off of work for vacation. It's a good thing, don't worry, just because it's very slow at work and everybody else there was totally indifferent about taking extra time off during the holidays. So here I found myself with 2 whole weeks off. So went around the other day running some errands, some pre-Christmas errands, and just happened to be in the mood to stop at a couple of the thrift stores yet again. So yes, it's time to deck the halls. Yes, happy holidays. That's what I might call this video. Anyway, yes, found a few things, not a whole lot, but yes, I actually did get to go to 4 of the thrift stores, 2 Goodwills and 2 St. Vinny's. At one of the Goodwills, I found nothing. So this is the haul from 3 of the stores. I got about a dozen CDs here, just thought I'd run through them real quick. First one here is Will and Grace, Let the Music Out. This is a album done for the in commemoration, I guess, of the TV series Will and Grace as a merchandising spinoff. It's got it's a nice little collection. I had this a long time ago, but I got rid of it when I was thinning out my soundtracks collection years and years ago. But it was there, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up again. Yes, I don't care for the. I mean, in a way this is, but in a way it isn't, an LGBTQ themed compilation. I've never liked the ones that are like all the dance hits, the club stuff, dance party, nonstop, disco dance type stuff. That's just stuff that's just never thrilled me at all, really. I've never been a dancer for one thing. I've just never danced. Uh, but this one it's got a variety of things on it. It's got Sarah McLachlan, Cher, of course, and Tom Jones, Britney Spears, Gloria Gaynor, of course, Elton John, and it does have a few um, dance remixes of songs, but it's got some funny stuff in here too. So I figured go ahead and give it one more shot. I'll probably enjoy it again and like it and keep it in my collection for a while longer this time. Found a couple of CDs that are expanded editions of ones I already had, which was a very nice surprise here. I've got Wonders by the Piano Guys. This was their 4th album, I believe, and it is the deluxe edition with a DVD on it. I've had the standard edition in my library for a long time, so figured what the heck, go ahead and upgrade to the deluxe edition. The DVD has 6 music videos on it, so I do like the Piano Guys. I didn't care so much for their most recent album, their most recent non-holiday album. Didn't care much for it, but most of their other albums I enjoy. So yeah, that was nice to find there. And another one is Indigo Girls, Strange Fire. This is a reissue with a couple of bonus tracks on it. Yes, you can tell by the spine it doesn't have the white background with the red block letters on it. This is a more recent thing. It's got a couple of, I think 2 tracks on the end, I think are bonus tracks added on to the standard edition. Yes, several years ago I found the a similar upgraded edition of their self-titled album, and I actually didn't realize that either that one or this one existed. And so, yeah, I picked up that other one years ago, and it's been in my collection ever since. And so, yeah, I figure I'll swap out to the original edition with this one from Strange Fire. I do like the Indigo Girls. They have some good songs. I have good memories of the Indigo Girls from my teenage years and late post-teenage years. Now, I've been trying to, in the interest of paring down my ridiculous CD listening backlog, I've tried to refrain from picking up artists, that I'm not familiar with, just as to sample them, to give them a try, just because I've got so many things. But this was an exception. Decided to give them a shot. I have never listened to, at least not that I'm aware of, Jan Arden before. She is a Canadian singer-songwriter, but they had her first two albums there, Time for Mercy, which is her first album, and Living Under June, which is her sophomore album. I believe I have those in the right order. So I decided, what the heck, go ahead and pick them up. 95 cents each, CDs at St. Vinny's before senior discount. So yeah, decided to go ahead and grab those and give her a shot. And yes, I do plan on, once I've got my vinyl backlog caught up, I plan on diving headfirst very aggressively into my CD listening backlog. I doubt that I'll get it all taken care of in one calendar year, but we'll see. Anyway, this artist I have developed an interest in recently, trying out her stuff. She actually put two albums out in 2025, a solo album and one with Elton John. We are talking, of course, about Brandi Carlile. This is her album Bear Creek. Thought I'd give it a shot. And actually this one was at Goodwill, so it was $1.99. So yeah, I'm kind of developing a interest in Brandi Carlile, at least. And this one, I was going to say I thought this was in my sister's collection, but I don't. It must not have been, because I don't see why I would have gotten rid of it. Because I do enjoy Mandy Patinkin. This is his album Experiment, and it is mostly show tunes. Show tunes basically, and other Great American Songbook stuff. And I've got 4 other Mandy Patinkin albums, and I've enjoyed them all. So pick this one up. And I think I used to have this one a long time ago. I must have picked it up on my own. I didn't get into Mandy Patinkin. I couldn't get into him at first because he sings in a higher uh, register than most other male singers. So I wasn't fond of him at first for that reason, but I've come to enjoy him since then. Then we have this one was actually still sealed. Jerry Vale is 17 most requested hits. Usually, I just realized it's 17. Usually, it's 16 most requested hits. The series from the Columbia and Sony labels. I've got like 5 or 6 other volumes, and so I thought I'd give it a shot. A lot of songs that he does on this album that I don't see on any other artist albums, like Dean Martin or Andy Williams or anything like that. So yeah, I figured this, just for its unusual track listing, I figured I'll pick this one up and give it a shot. Found a few jazz albums that looked very, very interesting. Miles Davis and Quincy Jones live at Montreux. Yeah, this is bound to be good. I'm not sure what year this was originally released, but yeah, and this was at the Goodwill for $1.99. So in excellent condition, of course. I almost never pick up CDs at the thrift stores that aren't in excellent condition. And if they're missing either of their inserts or anything, forget it. But yeah, figured I had to give this one a shot. And so yeah, that one's going to be in it. I'm looking forward to listening to that one. Then we have a CD in one of the chubby 2-disc cases, Liza Minnelli at Carnegie Hall. And I've been quite fond of the Telarc label for a while now, because they were the home of the Cincinnati Pops Orchestra, conducted by Eric Kunzel. Took me a second. They did a lot of the movie music themes and all that stuff, from sci-fi and fantasy and all that stuff. So I've got a big series actually right here. These white ones with the yellow thing on the spines there, those are my Eric Kunzel and Cincinnati Pop CDs. Yeah, you can see the Telarc logo on those. But yeah, 2 discs full of Liza Minnelli at Carnegie Hall. It's bound to be good. So yeah, kind of developing an interest in Liza Minnelli also. And here's a remarkably similar CD that I never expected to find at a thrift store. This was also at Goodwill. We just saw Liza Minnelli at Carnegie Hall. How about some Judy? Yes, the legendary live Carnegie Hall album, Judy Garland, the 2-disc edition from 2001. It's right there, $1.99. Actually, since this is a 2-disc, it might have been $2.99, but still a steal with the discs in perfect condition. I had to pick it up. I have never listened to this album before. I know, shame on me. But yeah, I had to pick it up. It's going to be lots of fun to listen to that. And the last one in my stack here, when you think about artists that you never find at thrift stores, Metallica, Queen, probably a lot of the hard rock acts like Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, that kind of stuff. You never find those at thrift stores. And there's another one that you almost never find at thrift stores, Taylor Swift. Yes, 1989 Taylor's version. The disc is 99% flawless. And yeah, I figured I had to give this one a shot. I've got her original version, 1989. So I figured I had to pick it up since it was right there. St. Vinny's, 99 cents. Give it a shot, and maybe I'll do a side-by-side comparison of the two albums. Yes, and this is the first Taylor's version album that I have. And overall, I've realized in the last couple of months that Taylor Swift is just not for me. I have a lot of trouble getting into her albums. I only have 3: 1989, Lover, and this one, Folklore. Thank you. So yeah, it takes a very particular Taylor Swift album for me to enjoy it, but I have enjoyed 1989, the original version. So give this one a shot as well. So not a bad thrift store haul for this week, huh? You can see why I was compelled to do a quick video and share it with you. So, but anyway, again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope you guys are having a great holiday, whichever holiday you celebrate, and with whomever you celebrate it, if any, and if anyone. So yes, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to like it if you liked it. And before you go, drop me some feedback in the comment section. I'd love to know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon to catch my future videos, and hit my username to browse my old videos. Links to my socials and my favorite fellow YouTubers are in the description below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and remember, life's too short to be a music snob.